Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up? Hey, yo. We are back on YouTube. Come and see. My dog wants to say hi. Hi. Up. Up. Oh, hero. Oh, hero. Say hello to the people. Good. Oh. Alright. How we doing, guys? How we doing today? Yeah, today we've got a lot to discuss, man. There's so much shit going on. How's the sound, by the way? Is it good? Music not too loud? Let me know. God damn, that gap with the open, by the way, massive. All right, let me adjust this. Whoop, it's just Monday. How are we doing? Sharduo, what up? Steve Meister, yo, welcome, man. Thanks for joining. Makes dog, what up, man? You miss my voice, hypnotized? Thank you, sir. But you can always watch my videos back if you want to hear my voice, right? Just when you go to bed, you know, just put it on low volume, earplugs in, and then go to sleep, and I'll whisper in your ear. Alright, let me see. Music is not too loud, right? We're good? Voice looks good? Yeah. Right. Good, good, good. Get these streams 2 times a week. People are gonna push around here in line. We need you live, man. I can't promise anything, man. Like YouTube is like a hobby for me as well, right? So if I don't feel like streaming, I don't want to just upset you guys by not showing up, you know. That's why I don't want to do something like that. But we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today, so should be good. First of all, I need to adjust all my things. Yes, I know there are indicators for daily separators and whatever, but I need to do everything manually. I can't do it with indicators. I don't want to do that. Ramadan Mubarak, yes, all my Muslim brothers. Enjoy not eating the entire day. Hold on, I need to close the door. Sorry about that. My dog was being a menace. Let me see. Let's go back to the chat. Sorry, brothers. Let's see what we got. Always binge watch your videos. Thank you, sir. Make sure to make notes as well. Binge watching is not something you should do with studying, but appreciate it. There will be a recap this today. Tonight I will upload recaps from Discord. Was a very still 2 weeks, so I will do 2 weeks in one. But the review will be up later tonight. No simulation Sunday? Yeah, sorry brother, like I had some shit yesterday. Some personal stuff, you know, so I didn't have time to do it. That's why I'm live streaming right now, to make it up, you know. What up, Xscript? How are you doing? Nothing touching FX today. Yeah, we'll see what it does. But yeah, we had let's just hold on. Let me see if we can adjust the volume here. See if that adjusts. Oh wait, that the entire sound is gone then. Okay, this is better. Yeah, let's break down what happened, right? These 2 weeks, these were absolutely untradeable. Let me go to daily, right? We had a rough consolidation over here. And they perfectly timed the bombing of Iran, right? In the weekend, of course. And then we were bullish on DXY, but it was very difficult to get an actual entry because we had this stale movement the entire like 1.5 weeks. So the only thing you can do in this occasion is like manage your risk accordingly. Don't try to find a setup every single day and just let the market breathe, you know, see if there is an actual breakout and actual direction. Obviously the direction should be higher, but if it's failing or not willing to move, you know, just chill out. That's what you gotta do. Just coming in right now. Welcome, Trader Annie. What age did you start trading? It was 7 years ago, so I was 15 then. Yeah, 15 years old. That was 7 years ago, right? Yeah, it's weird that they always start wars on a Friday night. Yes, just after market close. Can you go for EU? Yeah, we'll go over all the charts for sure. But yeah, obviously order flow is bullish, right? But now we're finally breaking out of this range, so now we should have a tradable week. We do have NFP this week as well, which is on Friday. You are 22? Yes, I wish I was 22. No, actually I don't. Actually I'm at the right age. I'm 34, so yeah, I wish my body was younger, but my mind stays the same. So yeah. But yeah, I'm letting today pass. Euro and DXY, look at the ADR, right? This is the ADR. This is the only indicator I use, by the way. Just to gauge the average daily range is 270%. We did have some consolidation beforehand, so, but even if it was like a 200%, like this is too far gone for me to trade it today, right? So I prefer to just let price play out today, and then look for another opportunity tomorrow. But we hit the targets which I wanted to see last week. The weekly IFVG, that was the target I was looking for last week, but we had this disgusting inside bar and consolidation, seek and destroy type of profile, right? Now that it hit this fair value gap, this IFVG right on the weekly, doesn't mean we're gonna go bullish, of course, even though there's no top wick, because we gap down right on the market open. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Volume is back. Unfortunately, we need things like war and whatever, right, to make price move. But yeah, it sucks for the countries in the war, but for us traders, the market moves better when there's like a lot of turmoil. If you are 22, then I am 7. Well, welcome, my 7-year-old guy. What is your DXY feed? I use TVC. So this one. See if I can. Where do I do that? Settings. Typically, it shows at the top left what asset it is, but I have not title. Yeah, there we go. So now we see DXY. Started at 27. Yeah, 27. Yeah, so 7 years ago, man. It's a long time. Granted, I took like a year, a little bit less than a year break. I think 6 months. I took a 6-month break in 2020. Because I was just burned out from trading. You all know it, right? The revenge trading shit is not working. That was before I discovered ICT, by the way. So, but once I discovered ICT, obviously shit became a lot clearer. What's your thoughts on fundamentals? Do you trade based off technical analysis only? Yes, only technical analysis. I only need technicals. everything that lines up with price and time, that's for me, that's solid. What is going on in the world is all timed, right? I truly believe there's like an inner circle, like not the inner circle trader, of course, but there's an elite inner circle that controls every fucking thing, even when the highs and lows get formed on certain assets. So I think that's all when it's due in time, right? And we just gotta follow what price is doing. Bro's an international liar. Yeah, I didn't start at 15, guys, okay? I was 27. What's the name for the ADR? So if you go to if you go to indicators and then you type in ICT ADR, then you pick literally where is it? This one, 5-day ADR ICT intraday tracker by Bryce WH. That's the one I use. So I just check how far the price has already traveled compared to the previous 5 days, and that determines if I want to enter anything, or do I want to look for something. Or if it doesn't hit 100% yet, you know, if it is at 100%, you can take partials, right? So it's a nice tool to have. I'm sorry if I missed some chat messages, guys, so I'll try to do my best to read everything. So now with DXY and overall premium on the daily, do you not go in look for buys at all, or only sells, or wait? Brother, it's in an expansion phase, right? This is what we want. Just because it's in premium of this range doesn't mean it's gonna go bearish, right? So when you know there's an expansion phase, right, you go to the lower time frame, then you fractalize your dealing range, see where you can be a buyer if the daily and the weekly is actually expanding in one direction, right? For today, no, right? Today I'm not gonna look for anything because we already had this, we have this massive candle, right? So I'd rather wait and see how it closes. Typically what you see with a big expansion as well is they build up liquidity with Asia session, right? And then you can trade a classic buy day. So if there's a key level below us and there's a consolidation above it, you can use that range, right, to order pair low to high. And that's my preferred entry, right? Is looking for a short-term low and then into a key level and then order pair the highs. That's time frame alignment model. Depends on the sequence, 1 hour to 15 minute or 4 hour to 1 hour, right? But right now, yeah, this is already gone, right? Big overnight gap, return back into the gap, big expansion, return back to discount, another expansion, equal highs. We're up in the around the high, so here is not an area where you want to look for anything. What up, Yassine? I'm good, man. What about you? Did you see my request above to go over CHF JPY? CHF JPY. Right, 2 assets, which I fucking hate, but we'll have a look. Because basically what happened here is today price took out this long-term high on CHF JPY, right? And at this point you don't know if it will reverse or if it's just a retracement and tomorrow's going to be continuation. So what you do here is wait. Because your target has been hit already. If you were looking for buys, if you're looking for sells, you need a little bit more information, right? Because this run lower doesn't mean we're going to reverse above that high, right? Because we still have this bullish fair value gap, right? We're still in the last bullish range where it can still go higher from. So ideally, if you look for sells, you wait for a low risk sell to print and then you trade the next leg, right? This is how you trade a market maker sell model. You wait for this to form first and then you trade the next leg down. That's the ideal scenario. That's what I always try to do with a 4H on the minimum. That gives you a lot better directional bias, because if the 4H is in bias with a higher time frame reversal point, then you'll have a bigger chance of succeeding. Let's see what Nasdaq is doing. This one, wait, this is the wrong contract, right? Or no? Yes, this is the right contract. Yeah, so this one gapped the fuck down as well. Let me remove this. See what we have over here. Yeah, so massive gap down, right? Because of the war, obviously. Now, what would you say? Is this buy side or sell side of the curve where we're currently on? Right, and then make your decision what you want to do afterwards. Yeah, I always try to look what side of the curve are we on currently, right? First time joining the live. Welcome, Swanga. What's your view for this week? Yeah, obviously I want to look for higher DXY. Even though it gapped up and it ran this high. And we're in premium. Yes, it's all in premium, but it doesn't matter if there's an expansion phase. Price has to go through premium to reach an old high at some point, right? So looking at the cycles, right? Consolidation into another expansion. I'm expecting higher prices, obviously. So I would be targeting for this gap here. Like this would be my like first target. That's basically what I would be looking for. Start of the monthly candle as well. We had an inside bar on the monthly, but we did have a purge on the low here. Right, and daily time frame does not look bearish to me right now. So yeah. What pairs do you trade usually? Oh, only EU and GU, man. Only EU and GU. I don't need more. Daddy Trump definitely bought loads of gold. Right? Yeah, Harry. For sure. And all his friends as well. Do you know if your ADR considers the midnight open? No, it counts the days, the average range of the day, not the midnight opening range. What's your story? How did you learn ICT? Because some things you talk about ICT doesn't mention in his video. Was I a private student? No, I was not a private student of ICT. I just learned whatever was available on the internet, right? Back in 2021. Because now everything is on his YouTube, right? But back then you have to like scavenge for little pieces of information. So I basically like studied core content, and that was like for me the game change. The 12-month, right? 2016 to 2017 playlist. Definitely watch that. Did my stream just fail, or are we still live? Video's lagging. Yeah, my internet is acting up. I don't know why. Hopefully it's not too bad. Am I still live? Okay, I think I'm back right now. Yeah, I should be back. Should be. The fucking internet is dog shit up here. I need to have a cable running up. Anyway, let's look what's going on over here. Nothing much, right? Yeah, nothing much. Right, so we have this entire situation in the world, right, where I'm pretty sure World War III is around the corner. If we aren't already in World War III, right? It's just terrible. Like terrible for the people who have to endure the fights between old men who don't even pick up the weapons, right? That's kind of unfortunate. But we can expect if the war in Iran endures a little bit longer, oil is absolutely gonna rise to fucking levels. Yeah, it's already like crazy gapping out. Holy shit, this gap is insane. And this can go way further as well. That's the terrible thing, because there's a little like geographical point around Iran where like 20% of the world's oil like moves through, so that's a lot, right? And they can block that, and that would make a lot of issues for oil prices, right? And the terrible thing as well is like America is attacking Iran, right? And that also hurts China a little bit, because China imports a lot of oil from Iran. So it is like an indirect attack to China. So my My shit is not working properly. Let me see if I can adjust the bit rate. Maybe that helps. No, the bit rate is already low. If this continues, the lagging, I have to look for a different solution next time. Are we good? I just see my stream like fucking going on and off the entire time. I might have to end it like in like 10 minutes if my internet keeps like fucking being disruptive. Iran is striking OTE's internet connection. They are, man. What the fuck is going on? Like usually I've sort of okay internet here, but right now it's absolutely terrible. Yeah, we'll try to figure that out. Watch the SMT on GU monthly. GU monthly SMT. I mean, yeah. I don't really care for a monthly SMT. I'd rather use what's going on right now. Right, monthly is nice to have, but we need daily structure and everything. Can you send me $20? It's my birthday. Damn, $20, man. You're asking a lot over here, man. Maybe if you send a picture of your toenail, then yeah. But happy birthday, my dude. How old did you become? How old are you right now? They already block it, I believe. Right. And the fucking video's freezing all the time. It's very annoying. I'm gonna probably end it early, guys. This is not good. Yeah, this is kind of ass, guys. Let's do. Let me see. Thursday. Maybe I can stream Thursday and then try to fix my internet. Because this is not it. So I can't properly like stream like this. Yeah, let's do Thursday. I will stream again on Thursday, guys. Let's do that. We got a quick like market overview, right? I'll drop a weekly review tonight in Discord. If you haven't joined the free Discord, right? There's a link in the description. So make sure to join that, right? I'll try to fix my internet and then Thursday we'll do it again. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Sorry about the short stream, guys. The internet is absolutely terrible right now. All right, thanks for joining this short ass stream, but yeah, well, I will catch you guys on Thursday. We'll do it Thursday. All right, take care.